guys, here I'm jumping now on the map for the Infantry Airfighter push, where we really do every click together here on the map, right? Yep. Here we are on the map. The very first thing I do is start in the infantries. We need them. Get everywhere now, level 1 army base. We play the army base level 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then the very first thing I do is take all the rares I can. So we have it. Now we still have money, we have this and that. Our infantry gets ready in 42 seconds or 41. Then we can build it here. What we need for our airfighter, what we can develop, and this we do. We still have over 3,000 of rares. This is good for the next things we want to develop, and we need that. So hopefully it is there. The building here, a half minute, and this here, 13 seconds. We have to wait a little bit. But we want to definitely have at first here in industry, because it just takes 30 minutes to develop the airfighter, but it takes hours to get the industry. So we can everywhere start now in infantry, except of building number 1. I know the first we want to have, so we take at first as many as possible. So and then here the next definitely is then which we can put on the list. And what we do always, and this is really always, is run for city stuff. So at the bottom we run with 1 and 1, and hopefully we are faster than here with Libya, or we are in team with Libya. One of both things. Which one, I don't care. Hopefully one of them. Here we take out this to get the money. This goes to the money too. And again, here in the first click I did very fast. Here I do it slowly. We set delay for the second unit, that they both arrive together. This happened here. One of them should be in delay. Or they do not have delay. Why? They cannot have the same time. Okay. Wait for 1 hour. Which one? The top unit. Okay. Hopefully I get here the electronics and here the money, because the money at start of the game here is just money, but it's cool because the other resources so far I did not touch. This we will do later. If we're active at the market, we can get out of there pretty much. So this unit will save the capital. Here we don't need so much. We go with that here, and then let's hope that these guys get friends. And in building number 2 we can start then this. This is then important for us. The next step, what we do want to have is here complete the next recruit officers they get on the list so far. Okay, because we have no money at the moment, that's okay. And wait for that, the next round of infantry. So the next important thing is, let's check our country for fields. We have here an electronic field, components, and here I've seen fuel. That's perfect. So, and we have 2 supply cities at start. Wonderful. We have everything we need, and because of that, these fields here with these local industries, I cannot mention how important they are. We go everywhere on the list here with our security council. We put them everywhere on the list, and these buildings are so nice. I don't care that I have to click here a little bit to put them on top. Moment. The recruit officers at the moment are very important. As you can see here, we had 48 citizens per hour. Then it takes years to get an army. We cannot do much, so we do nothing at the moment. This is the very first typical start for day 1. We got the resources. We have our infantry running. Our second airfighter will come soon. The ASF is soon there. That's important. And then we will see with whatever guy here come in touch, and then take the countries and whatever. We could successfully team up here. We have a corporal to the left, and we have a private to the right with a name. I don't know. We will later find out. Most likely in Discord as well what the name is. You can join Discord too. You'll find it in the description box and the sump box and the sump box. Yeah, you know what I mean. Efforts to do those videos and do more of them. We teamed up. I decided here to cancel the infantry, that in that moment that building is ready, our airfighter starts. First I want to have as fast as possible the second airfighter, and then let's go. And now we are 5 in a collision. Chad just joined. It's starting good. Just runs here for the first. Kai City is taking the supplies. Good start. Morocco will anyways do the thing. Mali too, so very nice. And Libya wants to go near east. We'll see what happens. Yo. Hey guys, here we are. From time to time we see the cup here of coffee. We've got here that is wonderful. It is only money, we can say, but we have here now 450. We have 24 hours of gaming and play. So, and here's just the morale on 25%. At 34% it's our city, then we do not need soldiers. I would go home normally with 1 soldier, but look at that, from 4 soldiers just that survived. And if there comes a unit now, I think we even lose 1. Yeah, if there would come a unit now, we would lose 1. Let's hope that they survive, or we could split them in Valletta, because if they stay like this, we definitely lose 1. I don't want that, and I don't want them to disembark. If you put the unit here, how long it moves? Oops. If it is just something like 5 minutes, that unit can fight 2. That is a mini of a fight click chip. Good, okay, now I have to take a look at the clock. We have something like 4 p.m. So hi, good morning. p.m. That's a strategy gamer typical morning. It's 3 or 4 or 5 p.m. Don't tell me other stories. Okay, Marcus. Let's concentrate on the game. Day 2, we've got that here. We get now much money. We have maybe even more money than others. Here are lots of resources to buy. Be active on the market. You will have 1/3 more units or something like this. I'm active on the market, very good. And even if you give your opponents exactly what they need, and with your opponents you anyways cannot have something on the market. But if it is maybe your upcoming opponent, be happy. They have units, you can shoot them, you get the points, huh? Well, nice. Here, indeed, I was waiting with my complete building queue. It took some hours to get the money for that, but that airfighter is here on the run now, as I said, and we have here, okay, no airfighter moment at the moment on top, but there has to be an airfighter on top of the list, always. I only have 2 airports or build more than 1 airfighter at a moment if I know that I lost some. I definitely want to have, as fast as possible, the first full 5 unit stack in the air, airfighters, 5. And I do not build the J-boats here. We don't go for bombers. Very often bombers here, the fighter bombers or the rear bombers would help us a lot. Very often it is the case, but in many games you will find an ally who has at least the J-boats, the air fighters who are the middling part. They are half bomber, half air fighter, so they are not so good against air fighters, but they are still very good against helicopters. But if you really want to do something against helicopters and air fighters, then there's only one weapon, and that is the air fighter or the air defense. Before I put now here more infantry on the list, for sure I will take here. Here I build my next industry. It has supply. With that strategy of launchers and having all the air defense, building all the time army bases, and in general building up your army, pushing your cities and your industry, you will need a lot of supply. Anyways, you need this in every strategy. But for the other strategies where you try to have many chips, components, but here in this case we are definitely all day long we will need here the supplies. But it is pretty good for us that we get here components, electronic, an extra electronic here. Maybe I can still, nope, now our allies run for it. That's good that they do something. At the moment they all look pretty motivated. Can happen that someone cannot be online. That's a game which runs so long. Guys, if that happens to you, just reapply to your coalition, say, hey, I couldn't be online. All is exactly running at day 2 what we want. We will have here now soon the opportunity at day 3 to have our first raider. One thing is not so good, that we push here in industry, so supply plus an army base level in one city. It would be a little bit better if we could split that away from each other. Let me show you this with Romania. This is more easy. Where's Romania? Romania is here. We have here, for example, 1 supply city and 1 electronic city. We need both of it, but this city is a little bit far away if you play Romania. No? If I play Romania, my first air defense will save this here. I can make here a mini big center of army base levels, and then you put something like 1 or 2 theater defense for the big rockets defense here in the middle, you know, and it can defend a lot here. So the complete area here is then safe or safer, you know, and then I put air defense here. The most opponents shoot their first rockets on your capital. This is what I found out. 95% of the rockets I've got. Well, let's say 80% only on my capital. So here I can do almost the same. You see, I have this city to produce something, and I have this city to produce something. Here I want to have a center like this too. My air defense first will defend this here. And here now we are taking at day 2 in 1 hour and 34 minutes. You have seen, no? You can check how long it takes. 1 hour and 34 minutes we take that field, and if we are lucky we do not get rockets here. And if that happens, look at this, we have at the moment no opponents, only the rest of Tunisia. That field what we get in 1.5 hours. And if we can manage to have no rockets at day 2 and no opponents, then this is very good for our morale. So at the moment the game just starts perfect. We have a team and possibly no rocky opponent, at least in the first days. If we get no attack here now from anyone, that's the only moment where I am maybe not moving forward. I'm not aggressive at the moment. I just hope that at day change to day 3, just developing radar and have here the best morale possible for a game start. This is so perfect. We are still in danger as always in the beginning of the game, right? But this is not really good. Here we are now, day 3. They just changed. Wonderful. We have everything what we want. These 2 units here suffered a lot. There's a unit coming. If that unit comes, they will fly home. We can now we can do that, but oh my lord, we have $450. We need 450 bucks. Yeah, okay, guys, almost perfect. This I didn't match to good enough. Okay, that is the value of 1 hour, and 1 hour I will be here to click the radar start. Okay, guys, okay, with that we can live. That's fine. Our radar will start. For sure we will start then soon after this. We will start that. We don't need it at day 2 because the army base 3 comes a little bit later. After pushing this, we push the level 2 army base that it matches almost at the same time. And when army base 2 is reached, army base 3 is just waiting in the Sims right after that. But we then, short after that, go to the launches. And now, this day, the resources here are still available. Our unit's not good enough. The point's not good enough, so I'll try to get any opponent or more resources. I'm surrounded here by friends and the opponents and Europe, so much of them. But we do here now our stuff, and then but Spain is losing to France. Let's go as fast as possible here to Lisbon. Take that unit and that unit. We meet here and put 1 vehicle there so that we are safe. We must get more resources and a free computer supplies. This is almost perfect. Better we cannot get. We have money. We can buy some stuff if we want to. This year the resources which we have at here at day 3 now will disappear very quick. So we come now into better buildings and stuff, and then boom boom boom, all is gone because our value here 126, 90, 57 and so on. It's not very much at the moment, but we'll get better. Here we come to kind of bonus map. This map is at day 19. This we will have more in fighting videos, but our running map comes to this situation too, to skill some things or whatever. We just run for the army base level one after the other and build the units which we can build there. And most of this map here was so interesting how it started with the UK, good opponent, that I decided to put the best parts of it into fighting videos. In this game, we're at day 19, and I just started the 3rd level of the launchers, and they are possible at day 30, at day 19, right? Here you could argue now and ask, hey, day 17, you could have launcher level 4. The thing is here, first we want to have many in the muscle. We do it with the infantries, we do it with the airfighters, and we do it with the launchers. These are the most units we have, and for sure we have air defense and all that stuff, but these are the most important units. The only thing which we want to have at that day when it is reachable is here the last level on the launchers to get them flying. And another thing can get very important, that is here the radar, the stealth view on the radar. We have only the radar, and sometimes some of them on the maps try to poke us with the stealth. The stealth is available, the jet, a little bit earlier, so a couple of days. If they really have then some of these stealth fighters, you will suffer a little bit. But the thing is, there is something you cannot see. It is a stealth unit. It is fighting with you. So even if it gets some units, it makes hit points damage, you cannot see what you do on damage to them. But you're doing damage. You're dealing damage to them. They are fighting with you. Later then you can see them with the latest or with this radar level. But here now we are in a complete different situation. I do not have many, but I skill them up now because sooner or later I have to do that. Here it is now middle of the day 3. We're getting here this. Delaying the unit here didn't work so good. I lost here 1 unit, but this is still alive. I will use my other air fighters now. And I annexed here the city. This is pretty good for us. Russia, we are annexing, and we do not have so much electronics. We have 3 coastal cities. We have a lot of neighbors. We will have a little bit destroyers and stuff, what we did on the other map. Oh, here, this map. There we have some destroyers to shoot down Turkey. Here, UK ran away. Side in West, you can take, you know, everything. I have only in Europe at this stage of the game, day 19. We have here almost 2 divisions of infantry. 1 launcher is almost ready and is coming. The next comes very fast too, so we will have here 6 launchers. We have here 2 air fighter stacks. I shot a lot of the UK. Only 1 SAM launcher, air defense so far, but as I said, I've got them all. And even if UK would attack here now, I can intercept. We will take in now this region. Now we can shoot into UK. They have chips, but I think not enough. And I can bring my ships here and have launchers on the back. So well done so far. And this at day 3 is running now. We got here just 9 hours, and then we have the electronic city. We will get here the supply city, which is for our strategy more important than electronic, but I have had good resources. I could do it. We did. Let's see the evening, and with that good start, almost everything from the first week done. We are just at day 3, I know, but day 3 is almost the same, just like day 6. We're getting here now army base levels, which we do here. In 7 hours it starts. Always an airfighter on top, but army base level must wait. And our development, the radar running, we will start this soon. What we can do now, I would say let's do. We anyways don't need these kind of things now, because the airfighter, okay, the airfighter then starts a little bit later, and here the building starts 4 hours. Okay, that it is not worth, because we anyways cannot build the same launcher. So we waited to the evening, maybe something special happens, and our push is running, and this will come now here over the next days, and it will be, I think, in part 2. There we have then the days, let's say 6, 7, 8, up to that we see here something like this, day 19. Here we started with a North African country too. We're here now possessing Europe, have lots of resources here, everything for us here, and to this kind of situation we come here too. So it's not much what we add. Our infantry will be behind, yeah, and then we will have a fighting video. Be it there, I think there in the corner. If it is ready, you find it there in the corner. There will be lots of clicks which we have done. For example, here on this map there will be a lot. Okay, was interesting fighting, and then just one moment of inactivity cost him the game. And with that tip I anyways gave you, do not lie in their territory. If there's anti-air, you can use your airfighter, and this happened here. So I skilled here now an airfighter into the build with the help of the market, as you can do always. Don't forget, it means up to you. You can have more units. I have the third one in on day 3. Perfect. Now in the middle of day 4, for me it is day start. Don't forget, we are gamers. Yeah, we wake up a little bit later. Here we can see all what we tried to achieve is running. Here soon, just the next airfighter will start. Oops, I see 1 day 14 hours. This is not correct. What is that? I did not put it on top. If you do not have a building queue like this, you would have the resources now just to click it. We have lots of electronics. We could annex this city here. Our industry here anyways runs. Here will start soon in industry. Our components, our electronic, our supplies, everything runs good. We could even manage to get a city here. So my next step or plan is for sure, because I have all the other plans here. We will go into Europe, the only space we have. They destroyed von Gaia. We possibly could have had against the high officer something to show here. If that guy could have survived or so, but he got actions from all directions. This is exactly what can happen. This is so critical. The first 3 days you can survive them, but it's not 100%. So even for me, for Gaia, yeah. So Italy is here, Germany is here. We can go here on political colors. This is still on Gaia. Here, this is Germany run into it. Italy runs into it. Spain attacked. So that guy got attacked from all sides and stuff like that. So I checked here, Italy, almost no coastal defense, and is attacking in the north, which means for us, if here my stack is fresh, full hit points, here's a unit coming. I think before the unit is there, that stack is most likely full. If not, I will go at 100% hit points, not before, because in the first step I definitely want to have that city here. I need components, more of them, and if I can manage to get this, I will definitely get Rome, and then I have these islands here. So with these resources we go into Italy, and that kind of resources give us more to push a little bit more to get the army base level 3, to developing the launchers, whatever. We did it. So this is kind of a good start for the first week. So I filled up my units. That app line flies here in 3 minutes and 49 seconds. It is there to discover. I want to know there are ships. So they do not have ships, but maybe whatever. It can be something. I'm checking. So if Italy knows that I'm attacking, I attack with my airfighters to weaken it before that unit arrives. Try to save as much as possible. Yo, here a little mini bonus. Do you remember the first video of the channel, which we have here uploaded? Yep, there, 2 or 3 videos ago, with some shorties. This map comes here now to an end. Here we're on the map with our team. Definitely end up 2.4k or so. That's insane. We are at 5,942 points. You can join the team too. You find the here in the description box, Discord links, whatever. So we have seen here now all day parts up to day 5. You have now lots of work to do. That game runs till I'm speaking about that at day 8. We have some new developments. I can teaser a little bit. Libya to our right is inactive. I will take that resources. Germany and Italy will join, and then we will see in the next video how it comes all together. Guys, if you have any questions, if you want to talk about this or that, then do it in the comments here, just on Discord, whatever. Don't forget here the thumb up stuff and that with a follow, and then we can go with the follows and subs. It will help to make more videos.